Craig Pickering of Great Britain. This a rare opportunity for him to test himself against 6 sub-10 men. He will want to take full opportunity, take full advantage of it. Well, that wind is certainly helping the sprinters. It was plus 1.1 for Veronica Campbell-Brown, plus 1.0 for Mark Lewis Francis in the last race. So everything points to a fast time if Bolt has come on from that run in Rome last week. The lanes to watch: 3 Steve Mullings, 4 Usain Bolt. Well, Mullings has got away very fast. He's got about half a metre here on Usain Bolt, but the long levers are starting to work now for Bolt, and Mullings are pulling clear. Bolt's going to take it. Keep your eye on the clock. 9.91. Perfect symmetry, and remarkably, after all that talk about the wind, well, it's pretty much negligible. Minus 0.2. It'll be interesting to hear what the reaction is from Bolt. He said he didn't get away well in Rome last week. I would say it was a similar story here tonight, Tim.
Very much so, Martin. Yeah, not a good start. Mullings was ahead of him probably for the first 30 or 40, and Bolt pulled alongside, and he didn't really have that other gear either. We know he's been in very heavy training. We know he's spent an awful lot of time in the gym, and he says himself that he has bulked up a great deal, but I would say Bolt is still a long way from being the finished article. Luckily for him, that doesn't matter, because the World Championships, the races that matter this year, are months and months away. They're right at the end of August, into early September. But it wasn't a good start from Bolt. It wasn't a terrible start, it just wasn't particularly good. And he is, for a big man, he does have a great start when he's on song. But Mullings, well, he's in the green vest to the right of picture there, third from right. Dwarfed by Bolt, of course. Bolt there just raising his knees mid-race. Works hard, couple of little glances across, eases off there, 3 or 4 strides out. Beats Mullings by half a metre. Mullings looks across with a grin at Bolt, as if to say, well, you didn't really lose me, did you? I was nibbling away at your heels the whole way. Bolt's time confirmed at 9.91, identical to his run in Rome just, 5 days ago. It equals his season's best. Mullings 9.97, so well done to him for another sub-10 second clocking. I don't think the jury is still out on Usain Bolt. I just think people will say, well, he needs to go back and do quite a bit of sharpening up. He needs polishing.
But how do we assess it, Tim? Because, and again, we have to stress we're judging this by the standards which he's set for himself at 9.58. He is, at the moment, what, 2.5 metres, something like that, of that sort of time. You know, maybe even 3 metres. And at his level, that is a big distance, isn't it? And we know he's missed a long time, but he's done that before in his career, hasn't he?
Well, he has, but, you know, he's in good shape. He knows that. He came in last year, done this for getting around at 300 metres, and picked up a slight niggle to his calf, and it bugged him for half the season before he hung up his spikes after losing to Tyson Gay in Stockholm. Well, he's in fine fettle. He's won there in 9.91, Martin, and I think, you know, we've got to go easy on the lad. What matters is in 8 weeks' time.
No, I think that's a fair point. But look at that. There is some encouragement, at least, for the likes of Johan Blake, who was a training partner, part of the Glenn Mills squad, and also for Tyson Gay. He, of course, has his own little niggles of his own in an injury way.